Share your screen with the audience. The button. Are we live?
Can you hear us, see us?
Is this working? I can't tell.
I don't know. Got to put on my glasses, Patty.
Chat.
Oh.
Hey, aunties, it's Liz. It's working. Oh,
Hi,
great.
how
Thank you for coming
Is that
on,
Liz?
sweetheart.
Oh, Liz. Thank you, honey.
Doll, that was so nice of you to come on today. I know with everything that's going on.
So sweet, darling.
Oh, can you hear us when we talk? Or do we need to answer in the chat? Let us know, Liz. You can hear us?
Can you hear us regular, or do we need to chat with you?
I can hear you, Elaine. Great.
Good.
Okay. Elaine, how are you?
Hey, Elaine. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, terrific.
Hope you enjoyed the play.
Yeah. Oh, hang in there. Besides, I need to laugh. Yeah, who don't? Hey,
That's
you
right.
two.
You're not
Love
kidding.
you both from Brick, New Jersey.
Brick. Oh, my God. I have a
used to
friend.
travel through Brick, New Jersey. I used to work in Maplewood like 100 years ago.
I got a friend, Joanne, who lives in Brick. It's a nice town. It's near Point Pleasant, Patty.
Boy, hey, you two. Okay. And Elaine, hey, girls.
Maria
from the Rockaways in the house.
Maria.
How
So
you
glad
doing?
you joined us.
So tell us, did you see the screening? What did you think? It's the very first time we ever did it publicly.
That was Patty and Patty, a conversation, a play, one act.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we were watching it. I was tearing up a little bit because it reminded me, you know?
Yeah, it reminds you the first time you did it. The shortened attention one act festival on MacDougal Street at the Players Theatre. That's a mouthful, but that's what it was. Yeah, MacDougal Street.
I thought it was MacDougal Street.
Oh my God, we had a great time doing it. And there were five plays that night, right? And we had a lot of votes.
We slayed them, though.
We did.
Hey, I'm going to just, I think we should adjust this a little bit. Can we take this out? Yeah, just take out that thing underneath.
Take this one?
Yeah, take that one out. I think I'm just going to.
We're trying to lift this thing so we can.
Yeah.
We can see
that's
you
a little
and you
better.
Can see us.
That's
I can see you. Can you see
now you can see our t-shirts.
Can you see me?
I didn't see it. How did I miss that? Yeah, it's it'll play anyway. It's called Patty and Patty Conversation. With YouTube, you got to start it right at 8:00 or 8:15 or something. And I wanted to start it like 8:05 so people could get into it. But you can't screen and do the live thing at the same time. We got
to do it. But you know what?
Whatever.
It's kind of nice now. Because if you can't, you don't want to watch. You don't want to talk. You want to watch it first and then talk to us. You got any questions? I didn't see how
stunning.
Did I miss this? Oh, we had. Thank you, Elaine. Oh, Patricia. Okay. Oh, yeah. That we did a little play. You could see us in it. All right. Well, you could go on YouTube if you want and watch it too.
Yeah, after live stream, it's on there, so you can watch it. And you can see how it all started.
All from the beginning.
Yeah, because we were backstage there. And we walked off stage and people were pissing themselves, people, and even the other people.
They kept telling us.
The other people from the other shows were going, you slayed it. And we're like.
And they kept telling us, you got to write, you got to keep writing. So we kept writing. And then we started our web series.
And then, back then you had to actually explain to people what a web series was.
Exactly.
People didn't even know.
We got out on the ground floor.
It was like TV in the 1950s, you had to tell people what it was. And
see anybody else over here?
Yeah.
Okay. I find you found it, girls. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, Patricia.
Because it runs for 11 minutes. So it was really fun.
Short. It's a one act.
And so we started doing it, and then Facebook was in there.
TV in the 50s, LOL, right?
That's right, Maria. Yeah, we got people from Rockaway.
With the TV set, you got to change the channels. What'd you get? 2, 4. 5, 9, 11, and 13. That's all you got.
Was it. Elaine says, "You two lovelies touch my heart, makes me belly laugh. You all like my whole family." Bay Ridge.
Bay Ridge in the house.
Bay Ridge is Bay Ridge still Italian, Elaine?
Yeah, they got a lot of Italians.
I know there's a lot of different cultures moving in there now.
Yeah, but they still got the diehard Italians over there.
And Sheepshead Bay.
Oh,
that used to be all Italian. Now it's there's some terrific like Uzbeki restaurants there out in Sheepshead and Russian really,
restaurants.
Turkish. Terrific.
It's great.
Yes.
I love it.
Bay Ridge, still Italian.
Still Italian.
I love Bay Ridge. Yeah, Maria and I, we go way back. We will know each other from the Rockaways.
Where was out in Bay Ridge? I think it's Sheepshead Bay. Spumoni Gardens, the pizza.
Yeah.
Delicious
Carroll
pizza.
Gardens? Where is it? No, that ain't Carroll
Gardens. I think
it's
in Sheepshead Bay, I think.
Or
it's way out there.
Who knows where Spumoni Gardens?
Spumoni Gardens is. I think it's farther out than Bay Ridge, right?
Or Bensonhurst.
Bensonhurst, maybe.
I don't know.
But it's out there. But they got good pizza like your Nonna would make.
My cousin Alphonse, he grew up out there.
It's the best.
There's another one.
There's another one too. What is it, Marie?
Spumoni Gardens?
What is it, Maria? There's two Spumoni Gardens. Oh, they must be. I got to get one in Manhattan.
Oh yeah.
They're expanding.
What a great! How could you not go to a place like Spumoni Gardens?
Spumoni Gardens.
How did they come up with this shit? It's perfect.
You know what I visualize? I visualize these picnic tables in this back garden with the string of lights outside.
Yeah, and
your backyard.
The checkered tablecloths.
Yeah, like your backyard. In the summertime growing up.
Excellent pizza still.
Yup.
Road trip.
We gotta go.
Now I gotta leave for pizza.
We gotta go. Me
I
too.
made chef salad tonight. It's Spumoni in another part of Brooklyn, but can't remember where.
Yeah, I think it was out in Sheepshead because I remember my friend lived out and he brought in a whole box.
Patricia
says,
boxes. You got me laughing through some tough times. Thank you.
Good.
I'm so glad. Many people say that to us.
Yeah, and
especially
makes us
after
feel good.
COVID.
Yup.
Like the people who said to us, "You got me through COVID. You got me through chemo,"
and that makes us feel really good. Or you got me through a bad time or a breakup or something. Yeah. It makes us feel really good,
So, yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm getting old, Patty. I swear.
Please don't say that word, Patty.
I got to move in just a little bit because my back is hurting me.
We got to move over.
Actually, I'm going to get a pillow because my back is hurting me. I'll be
all right, Patty.
Back.
We'll wait for you.
I'll be right. See, Patty and Patty, get your merch.
Get your T-shirt and look at our cups.
Yeah.
You can get cups too, hats, sweatshirts. Excuse me.
I got a bad back.
All right.
So I gotta see.
Here we go.
Pillow. Oh, it's on
so we're so lucky that you came on.
Dumbo.
This is nice. Oh, there's one out in Dumbo.
There's one in Dumbo. That
down onto the Brooklyn Bridge. That maybe we're going
Manhattan Bridge.
Yeah, but you know what? We got to go the original.
Yeah.
We got to go the original in Sheepshead.
Yeah. So I was like, I was going to the chair. That
it's
got
true.
A lot of mileage.
It's true. You eat like a Martha de Farm.
The other night, if you follow us on Instagram, I was out actually in the Rockaways. And, I had a full meal. I went to this great Caribbean place, the joint. I had, the grilled octopus and the fish cakes and all that. Ate like a pig. And then I go for a drink at this other, hear some music at this place called the Rose Den. And she had catering and she's passing around the stromboli with the spinach. Do you think I could turn it down?
Why should you? You paid for it.
It's free. I didn't. It was free.
Yeah, but the other place you paid. Now you got a little appetizer.
And, I'm dipping it in the Maranon, and somebody took a picture. My whole face was like I went inside and went to heaven.
I was up seeing my Aunt Elsa in Peekskill, and I went out for Cinco de Mayo. I ate a full dinner. I made fish. I made vegetables, roasted butternut squash, salad, spinach, everything. You know what I did? I went out for Cinco de Mayo with my friend, and you know what? There I was, eating an appetizer. I had a drink, and then I had some guacamole. I couldn't say no with these big chips. How could you say no to fresh guac? And I just finished eating. There I was.
It's Cinco de Mayo. You got to have the fresh
guac. You eat like a Martha de Farm. What are you going to do?
So, anyways, guys, tell us about, what you like best about Patty and Patty and how you got interested, how you started following us and all. Did you just stumbled on us on Instagram or Facebook?
Love you, girls. Thank you, Patricia.
Love your sombreros.
Love your sombreros. That's right.
She was shaking her maracas.
That was on my birthday.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're going to have a meet and greet.
Yeah.
On May 18th, Sunday, from 1 to 2:30 at the Whalens on 10th Avenue between 50th and 51st Street.
If you go to pattyandpatty.com, you get the tickets right there.
It's only right there on Eventbrite.
And, people always say we want to meet you. So I said, all right, let's do it. Let's have a meet and greet.
Come on in, May 18th.
It's right in Midtown. Right now it's
an hour and a half. You don't have to stay the whole hour and a half.
Yeah.
You just can come in. It's $20.
And you can buy a drink or something.
Yeah,
they got $6 tacos.
You can't go wrong.
They got even a $4 taco.
Yeah. And you just buy a little, whatever you want, a drink, a glass of soda, whatever you want, just to support them. Yeah. And you could come in the back. There's a nice little garden. You can sit outside. It's very nice. Even if it rains, it's covered, so you don't have to worry. Spumoni Gardens, Bensonhurst. Bensonhurst. It's out there. Yeah. It's out there. My dentist grew up in Bensonhurst. He's Jewish, but he grew up with all the Italians. There's Italian and Jewish out there. That's right. You got to go to Spumoni Gardens. Yeah. I said, I like your phrase. Like, where are you going to go? What are you going to go? What are you going to do? Where are you going to go? I'm in Chicago. And well, you got to come out and visit us. Chicago, Chicago, that wonderful town. Chicago. So from Chicago, you gotta get a Patty Chase shirt, and you gotta wear it. We got fans in Chicago. We got big merchandise, all this stuff on our website. Out in Chicago, my friend Rita, she's got a big fan for us. I share with you all the time. On Facebook, love you too. Oh, love you guys too. We love you. So, if you're in Manhattan or your bridge and tunnel, whatever. Just come on over. On Sunday the 18th. May 18th. Yeah. We're going to good weather, bad weather, don't matter because the garden is covered. It's beautiful. It's an outdoor garden, which is really nice this time of year, but it's covered, so if it rains, it don't matter. It's a nice little joint, Yeah. You have fun. It's cute. It's like a real Hell's Kitchen place. It's very sweet. I'm Margaret from Queens. Started watching you on Instagram. Oh my Uncle Jack used to call my daughter-in-law Dolores Morta de Farm. It's true. Como la Morta de Farm. Stop eating so much. We love to eat. Like the Italians just say, what? Like you never ate before? Yeah. Like you're going to the chair. You never ate before? Like you're going to the chair. You're going to the chair. Yeah, Morta de Farm and the Cavone. Well, listen. If it's there, I'm eating it. Yeah. Hey. If I see it, I eat it. I eat like a truck driver. I really do. I get hungry, have this amazing Patty. Metabolism. I get hungry, Patty. My grandmother, they had these cousins, the Sportellis, and they used to, I think there were 7 children, and it was 6 brothers and 1 girl, and the girl never got nothing to eat. The poor girl was 6 real gavons. She got to get in there, and they would just descend on the table like a bunch of morta de vam. And she's got to get in there. She got to get aggressive. Yeah, you got a big family, right? And they used to call it Sportelli coffee because they used to reuse the grind. They were like these gavons. I mean, God, they reused the grinds. Really don't tell me. They reused the grinds. The coffee must have tasted like piss. Yeah, it did. And they used to have this thing in my family. Oh, are you going to make Sportelli coffee? Because I guess back in the Depression, they probably did. They had to use the grinds. My mother said they ate oatmeal for dinner in the Depression. Yeah, so it's true. Hey, and oatmeal goes a long way. Food on my table. That's right, exactly. Yeah. And I got it on the table and I'm eating it. Tell me, I love this. Who's this? Margaret from Queens. And Elaine said, it's right. You know it, Elaine. Hey, we get a lot of nice people on. That's nice. It started out with a few and now there's more. Well, we're worried. We said, I love it. Nobody don't show up, Where's everybody? We're glad you enjoyed the play tonight. Yeah. You got to see a little something different. We give you a little video. Yeah. This is nice. Maybe we'll do it again, for people that didn't see it. Yeah, because it'll be fun. I was saying, it says, we should really show it, Yeah. Because a lot of people have no idea how it all started. And you see us on the little things we do on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and stuff, but you haven't seen a play. This was a real play. That's the original. Personally, I think our stuff on YouTube is my favorite stuff because it's a long form videos. It is because you have to do everything so fast today. With these kids, they can't retain anything. When we started doing it, we started with longer scenes, like 1 minute, 2, 3 minutes, sometimes maybe more. And then, of course, everything got the stylist to shorten everything now. But if you go on YouTube, that's it. You watch the stuff. You watch the longer episodes. Marie was saying that in Rockaway there's a great new pastry and coffee shop on 129th. They got a new owner, the bakery. Oh, I think nice. I read something about that. We went there that time. To a bakery. That bakery. Yeah, they got a new owner.
They make a nice cappuccino. And
wait a minute, they got a new owner, Patty?
Yeah.
They better make cappuccinos the way they do. And they were very nice.
You know what I liked
there.
about, he was in Howard Beach before, so he must be good because that's all Italian over there.
Yeah, but I like that
Love
bakery.
your cooking skills. You guys
and they had the
cute.
nice dessert. Oh, good.
Yeah.
They had the nice dessert.
Right?
I
like going to a regular bakery or a coffee shop that you can sit down.
I want a cup.
Like and you have a ceramic cup.
Right.
I don't like drinking it out of disposable.
And we always ask them for the cup.
I asked them for the cup, yeah.
And I like it. I got to get the cup, the regular cup.
Don't it taste different in a regular cup?
And you stir it, and it's wide, and it's big. And it's like a bowl. Nice, And I like that. But that bakery, they got some good pastries.
They have.
We always share something because we don't want to have the whole thing, God forbid.
And you get a little biscuit.
It's so good.
Nice.
Get a little pastry and cut it in half.
He did my wedding cake.
Oh, nice.
He did
That's
Maria's
nice,
wedding cake.
Maria.
I was at Maria's wedding.
That's
it was beautiful.
nice. Oh.
What's your favorite?
Must have been nice.
Believe it or not, from that bakery, I like the apple strudel. I know it's an Italian bakery.
I do like that.
But their apple strudel's out of this world.
Do you know what I like too? I like the coffee cake. I like the crumb cake in there. Delicious.
And the
I like a good crumb cake.
Good.
Hey, who's ever from Brick? Do you know that bakery way out in what is it called? Bayhead? Muller's, I think it's called. Muller's, the bakery in Bayhead. I don't know, but it's great bakery. They make great crumb cake. Remember our friend Janine when she got married and her mother ordered that big sheet of crumb cake and we went the next day and we had crumb cake on the porch.
Oh, is Pastoso still in South Ozone Park? I thought Pastoso's was in Brooklyn.
Oh, wow. Pastoso's.
I got to look that up.
That's a bakery?
Yeah, no, Pastoso's is the ravioli.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that was Brooklyn. Because I usually get my money got and all that and the ravioli from Arthur Avenue. And there's a great place. There was a really good place in the East Village, too, I used to go. Bensonhurst.
There was a nice place here, Mazzelli's.
Yeah, in Bensonhurst.
There was a nice place right here on 9th Avenue, Mazzelli's, and then they closed.
Yeah.
Get all the nice homemade pastas and stuff like that.
And what is it? Supreme Macaroni?
Supreme Macaroni Company is on 39th Street, 9th Avenue. They had the restaurant, and then you could shop. I love that. The restaurant was in the back.
Elaine knows it's in Bensonhurst. Yeah, I always thought it was in Brooklyn, unless they got another place in South Ozone Park. That's possible because there's a lot of Italians.
There's all Italians out in Ozone.
Yeah.
Remember our friend John DiBenedetto used to live out there?
No, he lived out in Astoria.
Astoria, but didn't he go?
No.
I thought he was in Ozone also. Maybe it was somebody else.
But haven't been. We'll look it up.
Cross Bay Boulevard.
Jeez,
get your pasta there.
Oh, I didn't know that. Let me look this up here.
Get your pasta.
Now I'm curious here.
Get
I
your
raviolis, hit that place, man. Pastoso.
Get your raviolis.
Pastoso. Oh, see location. See, they got a few. Yeah, Throgs Neck. Bensonhurst is the flagship, it says.
That's way out there. Frank's Pizza in Brick has St. Joseph. Oh, the St. Joseph's pastry. I love it with the
West Brighton, Eltingville.
Well, you got a lot.
Shit, they got a lot.
The St. Joseph's pastry with the cream in it. I love it. San Giuseppe. Pastries from San Giuseppe.
Boy, they look at this. It's like that's like
you got a lot. They got a franchise.
They got the ravioli kings.
They got the Frank's Pizza and Brick.
St. Joseph's.
You know, next time I go to see Joanne, we're gonna go there and get some pastries.
I didn't grow up with the St. Joseph's pastry. Did you get?
You know what? It was always there. The neighbors used to buy it, but we never really did that.
Yeah, I didn't really. My grandmother did. I remember
we did the Easter pie
at Easter. Easter pie and a grain pie.
Yeah, we did the Easter pie, and then my aunt Nabuldan, she used to make the rice, the pie with the rice. But we had the pizza rustica with the little ham and the little prosciutto marron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was so good.
My grandmother, she would make these pizzas. So she would make stuff.
I got the recipe, Patty.
She could take an old shoe and put it in the oven and make it taste good.
It doesn't matter.
She would whip up a cake like nothing.
Yeah.
And I tried making her recipe because I still remember I helped her also. She had arthritis, so I would,
You turned the thing for them.
And I made it once, and it was like lead. It tasted like shit.
You got to get it right.
Bad. I think I did something like I didn't.
My mother, she gets that gnocchi's just right, man, because that can taste like a lead ball.
Oh yeah, gnocchi.
But you got to have the right consistency of the flour and the potatoes.
Gnocchi can be like chewing gum.
And you got to have
swallowing chewing gum if you don't do it right.
The right balance of the rice and the potatoes, and you put a little semolina in. See, that's the secret too. And you put an egg because it softens it up like a meatball, right?
Yeah.
Because if you had meatballs with no eggs, it's too hard with the bread and the meat. But that gnocchi, you got to get it right.
Yeah, and they got to rice the potatoes.
It's like a lead ball.
Make the potatoes rice.
It's got to right. You got to knead it inside the dough with the flour. It's very good.
I remember going over to my friend's house once for Easter, and her mother's from the other side. She's from the other side too. And I was complaining. I was saying something in the car about that I didn't like. I didn't like gnocchi because because I had bad ones in my life, that were heavy.
You got to make them right.
And she, not knowing her mother was making them. Are you
kidding me?
So anyway, she made them,
and they were good.
But they were from Naples.
They were good. She knew what to do. She knew the consistency.
What a meal!
Hey, my job when my mother made gnocchis, my job was to take my finger. And she would have like a whole bunch of them. She'd be cutting with the big knife. She had the good knife and the bad knife. And the good knife, she stayed for pasta fazool. She made lasagna. And then she made the gnocchi. She cut. And then like this, my finger. I had to go like this, put the dent in the dough with the little gnocchi. It's so good.
My grandmother had a friend who was from the other side too. But we called her grandma because we always called my grandmother Nana. But she had this friend. I still remember this lady. She was such a lovely lady. She was so nice. And to this day, I remember her making the orecchietti.
Oh, the orecchietti, and you have to turn them.
She was like a machine.
Like
she was
that.
Like a factory. This woman would
They had a technique from the old days. They started cooking when they were 8.
And she would make it in garlic and Earl. And I was a kid. I was 3. And they had to lie to me and say the green stuff was not broccoli. They had to lie to me and say, oh, it's parsley. Because my grandmother knew I ate parsley. And today's day, I remember these.
Yep.
I remember this pasta that was that good. And then swim with the garlic and Earl, and she would slice up the garlic.
It's so good.
With the,
my no, she
the old timers made magic, Elaine says, with everything back in the day.
Here,
with little money.
Their friends were blessed.
God forbid, ask for measurements.
No, forget it.
I don't measure. You know what I do measure is my fats, just because I follow Weight Watchers.
Well, that's different, right?
But I don't measure. People, how do you make it? I don't know.
I still got my Weight Watchers scale. I remember when we used to use the scale. I got my Weight Watchers scale still. Sometimes I still weigh things.
No, I mean, but you wasted nothing.
If I asked my mother or my grandmother, asked my nono, we used to call her nono.
Yeah.
I asked nono. I say, how much you put it? Hey, what do you want? You just put a little of this. You never got an answer. So you never had recipes. And then as I got older, I would watch them and just write, like taking shorthand.
Yeah.
I'd write it down, right? Remember Steno? Take shorthand and write it down because they could never tell you and they get pissed off at you for asking.
Yeah. And Beggin says,
like a bakery on Ditmars Boulevard. Oh, Mama Luke, I had to run past the store to be buried in the piano case. Oh my God, that's hysterical.
Mama
Luke.
Yeah. My grandma, she used to make, they would take anything. They would take the leftover spaghetti with a little mud on it, and she'd fry it up, right? And then she'd crack it and beat some eggs, throw the eggs on it.
That's Napolitan with the egg.
Yeah. She was doubly done.
My aunt made it for my Uncle Tony.
She would make that. It was so delicious. And I saw it recently on Instagram. They're doing all this shit over again.
Yep.
Like, what is it? With the minestrone beans.
It's so good.
Which is like a real peasant
cannelloni
dish.
Beans.
But when you think about it today, what does it have? It has the high fiber, good fats from the olive oil.
The protein from the beans.
The protein from the beans, the rich greens and the rich antioxidants. The garlic is good for you. Potatoes you can throw in. And
I love it.
I'll never forget my mother for a while. She got into this magazine subscription thing. She was subscribing to everything. And she got Gourmet magazine.
Oh my God.
And on the cover once, I swear to God, on the cover once, they had this, cannellini beans.
Oh God.
Greens. And my
like
mother
fancy.
That's minestrone beans.
Right.
It was like Italian peasant food. It was stuff that the Italians made because they couldn't afford meat.
Right. Well, it's like pane e pomodoro. It was the bread and the tomatoes. Exactly. You know what that is? That's bruschetta now.
Bruschetta.
Big deal. It's like we were having that when we were kids. Pane e pomodoro. We rubbed the tomato on the bread with the olive oil, salt and pepper, and that was lunch with a hunk of cheese.
Whatever happened, Patricia, happened cooking from scratch.
Listen,
YouTube bringing it back.
Now it's like you got to follow the book and everything. Everybody, that's how you cook because you learned young.
You know what? I remember once on a TikTok channel, I did something about making marinara sauce. And you know some of the comments, and it must have been from Gen Z.
What do they want to know? How much you put in it?
You know what they wanted to know? Someone accused me of being elitist.
Why?
Because I made my own food. Elitist? No, I make it to save money.
I make it because it's healthy.
It's healthy.
You know what's in it.
You can buy that jarred. It's crap. It's filled with sugar, salt.
When you cook
garbage.
yourself, you know what's in it.
Exactly.
Okay, you don't want salt, you don't put salt. You want more pepper, you want more garlic, you put it in. It's healthy. You
and
go buy stuff out in the store processed. You don't know what's in it.
You can make a big vat of marinara sauce
and freeze it. Exactly. Put it in the Tupperware.
You put it on. You make it, you throw it all in there, you put it up, let it boil, bring it right down to simmer.
And then I
While
take it out.
Simmering, you're folding your laundry, you're doing whatever.
Right.
Watching Law and Order.
You're washing your underwears, whatever you're doing.
And then you come back and you got marinara sauce. And you put it in the Tupperwares and you put it in the freezer. This way, when you're dragging ass, when you come home from work,
exactly.
You got dinner in the
freezer.
Open
up the freezer, you take out the Tupperwares, you
make
defrost
some
it, and you put
macaronis.
it on your spaghetti and put some cheese on it.
I love watching Nona Pia.
I love it. Oh, she's the best.
She has such joy. She brings such joy.
You know what it is about her? She's real. She's the real deal, and that's all you can say. She's the beautiful real deal.
Yeah.
It's just like putting your camera out in the kitchen on your grandmother. Yeah. That's what it is.
Patricia says the Tupperwares, the underwears. Hey,
yup, it's true.
That's what we say. No, it's true. I'm so glad. It seems like it's probably her grandson or something decided to film her. No,
and he's great, the grandson, because he asks her just enough questions, and then he lays back, and he's really sweet. And she gets to talk, and I love her when she talks.
You know what it's good about it? What's beautiful about it? It's like we need to honor these people. Exactly. And we need to honor this generation because they're, fast disappearing.
Let's face it, when they're gone and we're gone, who the hell is there? Who the hell?
Stuff's going to be lost.
Right. Because
people don't, appreciate that.
And some things I got down in my recipes that I could get, and other things I don't, because there's nothing around to, my grandmother, Nonna Natalia, she used to make these big, like, taral, and she put the anise seeds in it, and it was like a yellow dough, and I don't know how she got it. And then she used to cut it, and then it would blow up in the oven. It would be like this big, a taral, Oh, my God. And I don't have the recipe for that. I think my father threw it out on my mother by accident.
Oh, Chloe's on. Chloe, hey,
hi,
Patty.
Chloe.
What's the one intelligence your family refuses to order at a restaurant because nobody makes it like Nona? I don't really.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I don't.
They didn't
I tend not to get macaroni and meatballs because I like my own.
They didn't really order. I remember they didn't really order lasagna because, my mother made great lasagna. So you don't order lasagna too much.
Yeah.
And the macaroni and meatballs, you get it home.
When I get good lasagna, there's actually a good place right around the court, right near me here, over on 8th Avenue. We went there that time with Pat Profito. I always forget the name of it.
What's the name of it? Bocce or something?
No. It's right on 8th Avenue. It's kind of an old-fashioned place, but they're lasagna.
Oh, I know them. The D Donatos. Something like that was a D.
And anyway, I ordered the lasagna, and it was home. You could tell it was homemade.
Yeah,
homemade.
It's good.
The macaronis were homemade.
It was
good. It had beautiful sauce in it. So, I tend not to do that. And one thing, you don't do sauce from a jar.
No, hell no. But, like the meatballs,
everybody makes. About you for 50 years.
Yeah, you make your own meatballs. So you go to the restaurant,
stuffed
it's never the same.
artichokes.
I love stuffed artichokes.
Yeah, she's big on artichokes. I'm not so big on artichokes.
I love it. My mother made it with the egg, and she put a little water and olive oil in there, and she put a little tomato, and then she'd mix it all up with the breadcrumb, and then she put it on top, and she would steam it. She put I remember that cover on the pot. She put like 5 or 6 in a big pan on top of the stove, and she would steam it.
My grandmother, I remember she made something called spadini, which, and she also used to make the braciole. I think it was braciole, but she would put hard-boiled eggs and some bay leaves in it. Oh, and I've never seen that.
I never saw that.
I've never seen that before.
I saw people put raisins in it, like in tomato.
I know the Sicilians do that.
Meatballs, and the Napolitans do it.
I like that.
The Napolitans do the raisins too.
Yeah, see, I remember her doing. And my father used to go nuts when she would make that.
Oh my God. See, we never grew up with the raisins and the pine nuts and stuff like that. We did it plain.
Yeah, Maria said her father.
Abruzzese.
Her father cooks.
Yeah, see? My father never cooked. Forget it.
Yeah, my father didn't
My
cook. He
father,
would
my
sometimes,
father
but-
did the work. You know, he worked and he did all the work outside. My mother did the cooking and the housework. We washed the dishes, me and my sister.
See,
So-
to me, like ordering in, I think it's such a waste of money because I like to go out to eat because I like getting waited on.
Yeah,
You know,
and I like to
that'll
get
do.
dressed up, and I like to wear
So
my
do I.
jewelry and my nice
Exactly.
clothes.
I like going out.
like
Like
to wear
when I go to the theater,
I like to wear
dress
my
up.
leopard and my zebra.
Yeah. So, but you know, ordering in to me, it's a waste of money. You can make it cheaper,
Exactly, and it's
and
healthier.
you know, you can because you can control all the fat.
I
You
mean,
don't know.
some nights you want to have a pizza. That's different. You
Well,
know?
I even make my own pizza.
Oh, you want Chinese or something? Yeah, I know
Yeah.
we make
And I make
pizza too. But
stir-fry.
when I don't have time and I can't
Yeah.
make pizza in the dough and everything, forget it.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go
Your
out. You know, get it.
conversation jewelry, yes.
I love my conversation jewelry.
I got this.
Mariella's Pizza is very good pizza
Yeah,
in New York.
very
That's
good.
Ray's and Mariella's the
This
best.
I got a
Well,
street
John's
fair.
Pizza is good too.
Yeah, John's down on.
That's great.
what's
The John's
Bleecker?
down on Bleecker. The
Bleecker.
one in Midtown's good, but very, very crowded.
Yeah, I like the old one.
So you
though,
jump on the
'cause it's
train, you
such
go
a
down
dive,
to Bleecker.
You know?
It's
Lori
great.
P. I remember asking my Aunt Teresa for Nanny's recipe for lasagna, and she pointed to her head.
No it's in
no
there.
recipes. It's all in my
You
head.
gotta watch her and take shorthand.
He's a Paolucci.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta watch it and take shorthand.
I think there's a recipe. There was a recipe book somewhere, but it got lost. My grandmother with the stuff she used to make. You
I
know,
told you my father threw a whole bunch out of my mother by accident. She was so upset.
No.
Yes, and I had the tostaral that Nonna made. Yep,
Oh, don't you?
my
she
grandma
must
made.
wanna
Grandma
kill him.
Salvati. Yep. My pop cooked. It's like a Paolucci's. It's
Paolucci's,
right.
Paolucci.
It's right. And you go to all these restaurants and you get your favorite ones and everything, but sometimes you're disappointed too, because it's like you go to some Italian restaurants and the sauce don't taste right.
Yeah.
You know? It's never like
I feel
homemade.
like that's why I'm really picky about Italian. That's why I like Arthur Avenue because
I'm very fussy about my Italian.
Because you know, a lot of times I'll have
Arthur
Italian on
Avenue's
the
good,
outside.
but you got to watch too up in Arthur Avenue.
Yeah,
It's like Little
some of 'em-
Italy. Some of them, Meds.
I have my favorites that I like. I like Amelia's.
Yeah,
I never had a
Amelia's
bad,
is good.
never had a bad meal
It's
there.
good. It's good.
But I like that. And there's some places out in Howard Beach. Bruno and Howard Beach is very good.
We ate there once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
very
like
good.
Il Cortillo down in Little Italy. But you know what I loved in Little Italy was Angelo's, and it's not there no more. They had authentic Roman Italian food. Authentic. And Vincent's is good too. The clam sauce. Vincent's is good. Spaghetti with white clam and red clam sauce.
What is this? Oh.
Yes, steamed. Oh, he made it for you steamed. This artichokes, right? Maria, that's right. He made it steamed. You put it on top of the stove. It's really good. And now what they're doing now, sometimes they put too much breadcrumb in. And then it's too like you're eating it. It is dry. You got to have some of that, the egg and mixed in. It's nice. You make it nice. And then the leaves are nice. It's not like you're eating concrete.
Yeah.
The leaves on the artichokes. Nice.
Yeah, I remember my grandmother used to make the peppers and eggs.
Oh,
A lot of times
and
on
the
a Friday night
potatoes.
with the potatoes.
Oh, that's with a big bread.
We
Or you make a sandwich.
You call it a frittata. We used to say peppers and eggs.
You make a sandwich.
Sandwich, nice sandwich.
Glass of vino. My
That was
grandmother
so
used to
good.
serve it with my grandfather's homemade wine.
And
Delicious.
her pasta fazool. I mean, it was so simple.
My mother with the pasta fazool, cutting the thing. Oh, it was delicious. The beans and the homemade sauce. You had that homemade brothy. You made it a little brothy.
Yeah.
I make an artichoke pie too. Delicious. I make an artichoke pie. It's like a quiche with eggs and mozzarella and parmesan.
Very
It's good. Very easy.
Ooh,
very good.
And Beckon says my husband grows the tomatoes and puts it up in the jars.
Of course.
The best for tomato sauce. And
Of
Monsanto.
course.
Our family does the huge thing with the tomatoes.
Oh, we do that
Every
in the
summer.
garage. We go in the garage. Now my cousin Paul is doing it. We puree everything. We get up 5 o'clock in the morning, cut all the tomatoes up. We eat breakfast. We play music. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I love it.
How was Italian? You get the Italians together. We always talk about food. It
That's all you
gravitates
do.
toward food.
The first thing we do at 5 o'clock in the morning, we're up. When's breakfast? Somebody's in
Yeah.
charge of breakfast. We have bacon and eggs. We have everything. It's so good.
I used to
So
watch
what,
the
Grandma?
Grandma and Gingas on YouTube. God rest his soul.
Oh, they were hot.
They
The
were
stories, the laughs. Me and my elders learned so much from
them.
Of course.
Life's too short.
Of course.
Margaret, thank you. I'm Margaret. Let's give her first name. Thank you. So, you girls, it seems mostly ladies here tonight. How did you discover us on YouTube from our Instagram, or you stumbled on us, from YouTube being recommended to you? Because we're trying to drive up our YouTube.
Followers. We like to.
We got so many followers on TikTok and Instagrams and all.
We want to get
YouTube's,
more.
we don't have. We need more followers.
We got to get people. So if you have friends in it, get them on YouTube. That's why we did
an exclusive event just for
Instagram.
Okay.
People, Margaret's on Instagram. That's where you found us.
So see, the cool people, the in the know people are here tonight.
There you go. You're hip. YouTube, Growing Up Italian show.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Thank you. We had a great time down there with Sabino.
Brought me here.
He was so nice.
I started doing Instagram as an instant fan.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Does that say Patty? Patty Rod?
Apple 007. Ooh, I love 007.
Random algorithm.
We're
on a random algorithm.
Craig.
Algorithm, Patty.
What's his name? Daniel Craig. Oh my God.
That thing for him.
I love him. Now he's not Bond anymore. I don't know who's going to be Bond. I'm a Bond freak. Yeah. I follow you both, Instagram and YouTube. Listen, let me ask you people, how did you like the play? Did you like the play?
Yeah, did you see it?
What'd you think?
The premiere we had at 8 o'clock.
We just had the premiere at 8 o'clock. Patty and Patty, a conversation. And yours truly wrote it. Yes. Yours truly wrote it.
Yeah. Patty with 1 T. That's right.
Patty Rod. That's cool. I followed you both, Instagram and YouTube. That's nice. That is so nice. Well, we hope you enjoyed the play if you watched it.
Yeah.
That's the
You
original.
can watch it any time now. It's just like we had to pick a particular time.
Yeah, but we wanted to do it live together.
Dead on 8 o'clock.
We never did anything like this. We showed the little thing and then we talk.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
So, let me see. Patty 1 T.
I missed it. Oh, Lori, you can go on and watch it. Just
guys,
go on YouTube,
do
Patty
us a favor.
Conversation.
If you missed it, after our live stream, we're going to end in about 10 minutes. After our live stream is over, please watch it. It's Patty and Patty, a conversation. It should be right in.
You'll really enjoy it.
Videos.
It's about 11 minutes. It's not that long.
I heard you just now.
Wow, I was curious to see what this was all about.
My YouTube recommendations very specific.
Thank you.
So we rate on YouTube, Patty.
We do. People are watching.
Okay,
here's our shirts. A little advertising. Patty and Patty.
Yeah.
Where you gonna go?
What are you gonna do?
That's our
tagline.
Buy
a T-shirt. We got
mugs.
If you go to pattyandpatty.com, PATTYAND, PATTY, or right here in our YouTube, it's on all our channels.
Right.
You can get terrific merchandise. We got the new guy doing merch. He does really good quality.
Nice quality T-shirts.
Junk at all.
And we got black ones, and we got
stuff
we got for holidays.
We got
one for what is it?
Valentine's
Day. We also got one for St. Patrick's Day. I mean, but these are really nice because they're bright and they're nice for the summer, and they're really good quality.
Yeah,
these are beautiful.
So, if you want to support us, because often people say, how can we, buy a T-shirt? It does help us.
And we want to remind everybody that just came on, we're doing a meet and greet at the Wayland on Sunday, May 18th from 1 p.m. to 2:30, an hour and a half in the little back garden. It's covered, rain or shine. And you come and take a picture and talk to us in person.
It's right on our website, all the information.
Yeah.
It's right in Midtown on
$20.
51st and 10th.
And then, you just buy a little drink, you get a beer, you get a little $6 taco, a little something to support them.
You can get selfies.
And it's nice. It's fun.
Gonna be fun.
And we'll have a good time with y'all.
So if you're local, please drop by, because people always say, we love you. We love you.
If you want to come into New York for the afternoon,
meet everybody.
We'd love to see you.
Like when we go down to the we do our event down at the San Gennaro Festival, Marouane.
Oh my God, so many. So
we thought, let's have something that people can really meet.
Patty grew up in North Beach, San Francisco, California. Lots of nonnas. Wow, I love it.
That's an Italian neighborhood up there.
That's near Sausalito.
Yeah,
they got that nice little town on the water.
They got beautiful wines out there.
Oh, it's nice.
Beautiful.
And you got the wine country in Napa.
You get these gorgeous California wines. Some of the New World wines.
Some of it's
beautiful.
good. It's beautiful.
New Zealand has good wines.
I got friends out in Napa. They keep telling me to come out. I want to go out for the tour. I want to go to the drinking tours on the wine. My God, we get. Bombed.
Peter Hurley, Margaret's husband. I just subscribed you to a riot.
Thank you, Peter.
No subscriber. Peter's in the house.
Thank you.
So anyway, yeah, we got to do whatever.
Here we go.
I don't even know what that is. What's that called?
Whatever.
We're doing it in opposite directions. We're like two.
Right, like this. That's right.
We're so coordinated.
Thanks, Peter.
You know.
Pass it on, Peter.
And you know what you could do?
These make nice gifts too.
Any of our videos, share them, please.
Yeah, you can share them.
Share them to all your friends, and
tell them to go on YouTube's.
Yeah, go on YouTube's and whatever.
This is great. I love it. Look at all these people that came on.
I know they came on a Wednesday night.
My God, we saw 5, and then we thought, 5, but then it grows and grows. People come on.
No, because when we would go on TikTok and YouTube, Instagram Live. It's thousands.
So many people. We had a person from Tasmania.
Moldova,
all over. New Zealand,
I don't
Scotland,
even know where the hell these places are.
Malta.
Yeah.
Australia.
Like it's going by so
Italy,
fast you
Spain,
can't even read it,
Scotland, England, Wales, Ireland. I mean, we had so many.
So it's really nice to see a nice little community here on YouTube's.
It really is. It really is.
To see us.
And everybody, Instagrams, TikToks, everybody was on. So this is nice. We can do YouTubes again.
Yeah, this is very intimate. It's nice because we can really talk to people.
And we can see it on one screen. Usually we're on 2 phones. We're on 2 screens.
Can you girls tell me, my nanny used to, this is from Lori, used to make some kind of dish with sausage and cheese, kind of like a pie. We used to eat it like a dessert. Any idea what it was? I'm from Philly.
Oh, okay. Are you thinking of the Easter pie?
I'm thinking it was Easter pie.
That was like an Easter pie, which we just made. We just made the Easter pie, but we put the prosciutto in it, cut very, very thin little squares, and then the ham. But people put sausage in it too. And you mix it up with the egg and the ricotta and the basket cheese. You can't always get basket cheese. And then you put it in the pie shell. Or you make the homemade dough. There's a dough for it. I got the recipe from my mother. And that's what it was, probably the Easter pie, because some people did sausage. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
I do a sausage bread. It's very, very good. And I put the sausage in it. I have to make that again.
Yeah, because that sounds like it's not exactly, savory, but it sounds like it could go
I make
a
sausage bread with the cheese, and it's like you cut it. It's really nice. You can have as an appetizer.
Elaine says, I share your posts all the time. Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Your fan base grows. Got to get a shirt now.
Yes, get a shirt. Yay.
Do more often. You have no idea what you do for us.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That made
I got
my
tears
night.
in my eyes.
That made my night.
This is really nice when people say that.
No, that really is.
Because, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world today. And if you make people laugh, you make people feel good. Laughter is the best medicine.
Even there's a lot of stuff on the internet, you could be doing a million other things.
Let me tell you something. The other night, I was talking to one of my friends, and she's on oxygen. And I made her laugh. Do you know that she laughed and laughed and laughed, and she didn't need her oxygen?
Wow.
Now, what does that tell you?
Yeah.
That tells you that laughter is medicine.
Yeah.
And she did not need her oxygen. She realized after 50 minutes that she was laughing and she didn't need the oxygen.
Yeah, we had a comment once that one of the fan recently, she said, you got me through chemo.
Can you imagine?
And, you hear stuff like that.
That's serious. That's like you put tears in your eyes.
Because, we appreciate you tuning in, because there's other places you could be.
There for the grace of God, go we.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Peter Hurley says, I'm
originally London Irish, but live Italian food since coming to America. Good. Yay!
I got a thing for the accents, Patty.
She does.
I got a thing for the English guys.
She got a thing. I'm telling you, she does.
Talk to me. Brits. Just keep talking. You can do anything.
I got a thing for Bond, who has a British accent, but she's got a thing for the British accent.
They're sexy, and the ones from Australia.
Oh
New
my
Zealand,
God. It's hard to understand, but they're good looking and sexy.
They are, and they're tall, which I like men tall. I like my men tall. I don't know, I got a thing because I'm short. I like
I like
big.
tall too,
I
please.
Like tall,
I love tall. Enzo was tall, but he was a pain in the ass.
Oh, him, please.
Please, I got rid of him fast.
Yeah.
Laughter is very healing.
I really
love your New York City accents. What accent?
Can't let it die out.
No, we cannot. I don't think New York's accents will ever die out. It goes on because it's New York, it's Brooklyn, it's Bronx, it's everything.
I had an Uncle Frank from the Bronx. God rest his soul. He lived to 105.
God bless him.
And he was, I think, born in born in the Bronx, and he used to say Little Italy.
Little Italy.
And he used to say Boyd, you know.
I say Italy.
Yeah, but he used to say 3 Boyds on the fence.
3 Boyds.
3 Boyds on the fence. You shoot one, how many left? 2.
3 Boyds.
No, 0. You shoot one, they all flew away.
That's crazy.
Is that too much? But he used to say Boyds, you know, like
3
James
Boyds
Cagney
in the
used
fountain.
to say that.
3 Boyds in a
3
fountain.
Boyds
3
in a
coins
fountain.
in a fountain. 3 Boyds in a fountain. I love that.
I mean, who the hell talks like that no more? Like my grandma, she used to say, I still say it too.
Remember
I say turlet.
Turlet.
My grandma used to say turlet.
Remember, I used to work with a lady. When I worked at Saks, I had a part-time job at Saks, and she used to be from Queens, and she said turlet. She said, I'm going to the turlet. Yep.
My mom was
like Archie Bunker and Edith Bunker. They say turlet.
My mom was
Earl.
Margaret. My mom was from Greenpoint. Need I say more?
Oh, Maron.
You know who's on Greenpoint now? It's a lot of Polish people.
Polish people were always out in Greenpoint.
Bakeries,
always
man.
out in Greenpoint.
The
Was always Polish.
There's a Polish deli I go to in Rockaway. Oh, she makes that ham.
Oh, it's good.
And
you
get
bread.
Beautiful mustards and, you know, beets in a jar.
And that
it's
bread.
Gorgeous.
And that bread that they have there, that sliced bread. I always have her bring me back the bread when she goes out there.
It's such
I
a
love it.
Pot. That's why New York's the greatest city in the world.
You know what? One of my friends said the other night, she said, you know what? I said, you know what? You can't get in a car like California and drive everywhere. Over here, you got to walk and get in the subway. She goes, you're forced to be against people. Yeah. And it's right. Not against, but you know next to people. You have to sit next to people on the subway. You got to sit next to the bus. You got to walk. And it's a different kind of feeling when you can't jump in a car every minute.
Yeah.
Because you're forced to live with everybody.
Greenpoint or Long Island. Greenport or Greenpoint?
No, Greenpoint in Brooklyn. That's has all
Brooklyn,
the Polish
and there's
people.
a Greenport in Long Island.
Yeah. And you know, Greenpoint has a lot of Polish stores there too.
Yeah.
Very, very.
But like the other day, I'm out in Queens, and you know, I went to this great Caribbean joint, and then up the block is a Polish place, and then
it's there's
Mexican over here.
It's a culture fest.
Yeah,
it's a culture fest,
and it's all great. I love trying all them different.
I like
foods,
them.
You know?
I like them Korean restaurants out in Flushing.
Yeah, that's terrific.
They got good Korean food. I love their cod. They always have great cod.
I love the supermarkets out there because
you can get everything.
You get this huge thing of soy sauce. For
I know.
Like
you got my
$1.99.
slippers out there. She bought me these slippers that I can't find no more.
No, you can't find them no more.
I like these. These
the
old lady
old-fashioned
slippers.
ones.
Look, I love these.
I got these in Flushing too.
You got to get me another pair, Patty. You got to get me small because
I like them because they're
nice.
You know, they don't have the thing that you can turn your ankle because I got bad feet.
I can't take these platform slippers. I got
I want flat on the floor.
You got to get me another pair when you go out there. I got me a pair in small because I'm going to give my sister the ones in medium because they're a little too big on me. I want a pair in small.
All right.
They made them a little big.
Well, that's right. It's 9:00 now, guys. We're going to sign off in a minute.
Patty, they need a wash. It's true.
Patty,
they need a wash. Driggs Avenue in North 6th Street. They do. They need a wash. Street fees to the San Polino.
On Driggs, yes.
Oh, the Gilio.
It's wonderful.
We did a whole thing on the Gilio. You can see it.
My friend Maria and I
did a documentary. Yes, he did.
We went to the Gilio.
Yep. They lift that Gilio.
I thought it was beautiful. I was very moved by it.
Burl the Water. She was from Greenpoint.
And there's a Gilio that we go to in East Harlem. That's the oldest one.
That's beautiful. That's up near Rayo's.
But the one in Brooklyn, Madon, it's enormous, and the thing is huge.
I don't know how they lift it.
It's incredible.
Really. Could you imagine if that thing toppled over?
It's like hundreds of people. And they have a brass band on it, and they got the statues.
The Italian Upa band, and everybody's involved, you know, everybody's a tradition.
Yeah. And they had all different colors of the rainbow. They're playing the instruments and everything because it's all inclusive. It's not just Italians now.
So we'll see you at the meet and greet.
We'll see you at the meet and greet. So what are we going to do, fans? We're going to buy Patty and Patty t-shirt.
We're going to buy Patty and Patty cups. We're going to come to the meet and greet on May 18th. Wayland's on 10th Avenue between 50th and 51st, 1 to 2:30, $20. Get something to drink.
You can go to our website and all our profiles and everything. And
click right on it, get your tickets.
We would really love to meet you in person.
And if you can't make it, you made it here, and we really appreciate that.
Okay, bravo, ladies.
Where are you going to go?
What are you going to do?
Patty and Patty.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye, sweetheart.
Bye,
Okay.
everybody, and thank you for the new members.
So how do we go off here? How do we go?
This is the hard
Sign
part
out?
for us.
Yeah, how do we get live?
How do we get
How do
off
we
now?
end? I don't even
I don't know. You got to press something.
manage.
End
what-
screen, it
End
says.
screen.
Just
End
press
screen.
that.
See, I'm
It's
still
gotta
not. I
go.
can't even figure it out.
Just end it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. We got to end this.
End this. Yes.